Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Heaven's Bridge Tarot. My name is Nia and today you will be receiving a special message from your deceased loved ones and your ancestors who are also deceased loved ones. You just might not know about them all. They are all part of your soul family, so please visualize whoever you would like to hear from, who is on the other side right now. Visualize them, open up your heart to them, and let's see what message they have for you. I'm setting the intention for these messages to please bring comfort to everyone losing their minds right now, because the collective energy is absolutely insane. People globally are going through hell, quite literally, many of us. There's so much confusion, lostness, oppression, darkness. So please, loved ones and ancestors and angels from the other side, please give us love and guidance. So let's see what they have to say. Please only take what resonates in this reading. It's for the collective. If something doesn't resonate, don't take it. It will be for someone else. 27. Pull yourself close. Every part of your being is deserving of love. Okay, and we have two people here children walking through a portal. By the way, I meant to show you the inside of this lovely box. This is the Inner Child Oracle. Please look at this little angel. It brings me so much joy, and I know for a fact that this will be a sign for a few of you here. This little angel. You might have an angel child in heaven watching over you. They are definitely coming through for you. For some of you, your child might look a bit like this boy or girl, but it's just so lovely. These stars here, the golden angel wings that look like my layout here, the white dress, the white flowers. Even if you aren't talking to a deceased child on the other side, the energies that you need right now are pure ones, are childlike ones. This world has become poisoned by certain forces that are far away from anything pure and innocent, but I'm going to stop there. Let's get back to the message. So every part of you is deserving of love. If you feel some guilt in your heart about anything regarding your family line, if you feel like you disappointed your ancestors or your deceased loved one, you did not. They see things from a different standpoint. They know about all your hardships and struggles and pains, and they are saying they are not proud of you for your, mundane, superficial accomplishments like getting degrees, buying houses, reaching societal milestones. No, they are most proud of you when you are in darkness and you still get back up on your feet afterwards, if you still choose love, even though you have a broken heart, if you are able to give someone else comfort, even though you need it, that's when they are proud of you. And they're walking by your side always, and there is this very beautiful poem, and I once did a short using this poem, but I changed it slightly, about, this protective being. You can call it God, your guardian angel, your deceased loved one, always walking with you. And the person who wrote the poem said by the end of their life, when they were looking back on their life path, they would always see two lines of footprints, one being their own and the other line being that of the loved protective being. And they said to that being, how come that during my very darkest and most difficult moments, I only see one line of footprints? Because they thought that this being had abandoned them when they most needed them. And then the being says, that's when I carried you. And this makes me so emotional. So just know that if you are feeling abandoned and alone in your darkness, you are not alone. You never walk alone. You are not alone. You have this being next to you, many beings in fact, and they are walking you to the light. okay? And you are very deserving of love. If you feel like you failed them, you didn't. And the number 27 could have meaning to you. Maybe that's someone's birth date, or someone is 27 years old or was 27 years old. I don't know. What more, please? Please keep visualizing your person and your ancestors. Let love guide you. 24. Choose to see the good in the world today. Now that is challenging, because this is the worst humanity has ever seen, okay? And everyone knows that. Other beings watching us from the outside, the divine knows it. That is very hard to do, okay? I recognize this, but what they mean is that there is still love around you. This goes back to the message I was talking about here. You never walk alone, and you are so loved. You are especially loved when you don't consider yourselves lovable. You are so loved. And let the love you still have in your heart guide you. As long as you're still capable of feeling love in your heart, you're not lost. You're not really in hell. You're just walking through hell. 24, there is something about dates. I don't know what this means, but today, for example, is as I'm recording this on the 15th of October, it would have been my grandfather's birthday. So maybe it's someone's birthday today as well, in the spirit world or in the real world. Also, there is a message about Christmas. Many people struggle the most during specific occasions and dates, and this is tough love, but it's the only thing that really helps, and I practice this myself. Remember that, for example, Christmas is just a date on the calendar. If it wasn't Christmas, you would not be feeling any different. Now, of course, many people pretend they are very happy and live the perfect life, and they're with their families on Christmas, and they're all, you know, living their best moments, and you are not. So don't compare yourselves to these people. Everyone has some baggage to carry in their lives, and almost no one shows what they're really going through. So do yourselves a favor, don't compare yourselves to other people, and don't put so much emphasis on dates. If it's, for example, your loved one's birthday, what would have been your wedding anniversary or so, keep in mind, those are just numbers. Don't become a victim to numbers. Numbers have no relevance whatsoever in the real world, which is the spirit world. You are here on Earth School, where we have linear time, and time causes so much suffering. So don't give away your power to numbers, okay? Because love always exists. True love is timeless. I hope that helps. And rainbows will be signs for you. It doesn't matter how they appear. If they appear on my desk during a reading, that could be a sign for you. If you see a rainbow when there is water, you know, like a waterfall or your sprinkler in the garden or whatever, those are all, you know, rainbow signs from loved ones. Even though they do have logical explanations, they're always a blessing from above. Yeah. There is the little child. I'm so happy. 25. Listen, your inner child has something to say. In this particular case, it's your deceased loved one, who could very well be a child or your ancestor. They really want to speak to you right now. And they are saying, hold on, I'm getting like a psychic download. It's like, what I'm seeing, they are appearing in front of you. So if you are someone who has your loved one's picture, and you spend a lot of time sitting with that picture, looking at the picture, talking to your person through that picture, it does work. Or maybe it's not a picture, but an item, one of their belongings or something, you know, that you got from them as a gift. If you spend time with that object and you use it as a tool to kind of feel their energy, to channel them, it absolutely works. They're like right in front of you, telling you something. So if you can right now, pause this video and get your deceased loved one's photo. This really works, and put it in front of you and look at their picture and see what they have to say. Don't have to do this, but it feels like they really want to have a like face-to-face conversation with you right now. If you can't do that right now, then just visualize them, because I do feel them standing right in front of you. Oh, this is a bit trippy because I can feel it too. But you don't have to be afraid, okay? This reading is blessed and protected by Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel. I'm an intuitive reader. I read everything, also read the back side of the cards. And here we have this moon, or this sphere. Again, they are literally in front of you. And there is something about portals, and as the world is shifting and as our consciousness is widening, broadening, and ascending, portals open. And they're definitely coming through. Has someone had a special dream recently about your loved one? Are you doubting whether it was them or whether it was nothing at all? It was them. They visit you in your dreams, surely. They actually come through at night a lot, because that's when you are least distracted. That's when you're really at peace and are watching over you. Connect to eternity within. Let yourself be held by love. There are so many love messages, which I love. And this person here is bathing themselves, showering themselves in love. You need to practice forgiveness. This message, again, might not be for everyone, but I am feeling so much remorse and guilt and feeling disappointed. And your loved ones and ancestors are saying they are not disappointed in you. They have forgiven you. Now you need to forgive yourselves and consider yourselves worthy and lovable. Now, this can be very difficult, and I know what I'm talking about here because I'm suffering from this. If your loved ones abandoned you before their passing, or maybe if they ended their own lives, I know how painful that is, because it seems like they prioritized themselves and over your relationship. Like they didn't see your worth. They didn't, want to stay with you. They'd rather, leave and be somewhere else. If that is you, please don't let other people's actions have control over your self-worth. And this is one of the hardest lessons we need to learn here in Earth School. Self-love. Now, self-love is not narcissism, and I hate that in these modern times most people mistake self-love for narcissism, or the other way around. I don't know if I said that correctly. They mean, yeah, if you look in the mirror and you think you're sexy and beautiful, that's self-love. No, that's just you like admiring your physical vessel that you will love, that you will lose. Oh my God, I'm struggling so much. You need to love your body as well, but like don't become egotistical, narcissistic. I hope you understand what I'm saying. True self-love is forgiving ourselves for the times when we failed, when we did something wrong. And true self-love is not being dependent on any other person to fill a void within us. Only if we fill our own cup, we vibrate on a frequency where we attract genuine love on the outside. So I see this with many people, and I'm not judging because I've been through it as well, but so many people are so dependent on their deceased loved ones, and they are very self-sabotaging, self-destructive. They say, I'll never be happy until I'm with that person, and I can't find happiness, I can't find new love. If you say these things, it becomes a reality. And our divine creator did not make us so that we are dependent on anything outside of us in order to feel full and complete. I really hope you understand the message, okay? Of course, we need loving people around us, but never to an extent where we think we can't live without them. That's toxic dependency. That's how we create karma. Everyone here who wants to break the cycle of incarnation and reincarnation, everyone who wants to stay in the spirit realms, in the heaven realms, move to other dimensions of a more peaceful and fulfilling existence, you need to work on releasing karma, and a lot of it comes from true inner peace, and true inner peace means independence and genuine self-love. These lessons are very advanced, but I love what my channel has become, and I love the people who are with me for these messages. So if they resonate, please give this video a thumbs up, and please leave a comment. If you don't know what to say, leave a purple heart. And if you are new and would like to stay, then join the tribe and subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. I love this little butterfly, unicorn, rainbows again. Number 5, be true to who you are. Fear will not stop you from shining. Again, be forgiving and empathetic towards yourselves. If you are fearful, it doesn't mean that you're not courageous if you feel fear. It's much the opposite. Only if you can overcome fear, you are really courageous. So I don't know what you are afraid of. Probably, most definitely, the future. If you see the state of the world, and you know it's normal to be fearful, or anything else. Don't give away your power to that fear. Give yourself some power by acknowledging that only by feeling fear and overcoming it, you can become strong, and you are strong because you're still here. Do you understand what I'm saying? I feel like this is very advanced, and I'm struggling to find the right words, but butterflies will definitely be a sign for you, and maybe white horses or unicorns. Butterflies represent transformation, and also simplicity and you know, lightness. So if you see them, it's a sign that you can transform and become less heavy, less karmically baggaged. And unicorns and white horses, well, white horses are also a sign of transformation. Death is often symbolized by a white horse, because death is not real, it's always a transformation. So if you see these, it could be about a transformation, an ego death followed by a rebirth that you are going through, or that beings from the other side are with you. And unicorns are, of course, magical. I see your loved ones and ancestors with you strongly. I see orbs, I see kind of smoke-like figures, or it looks like steam almost. If you've been seeing that, you are not crazy. It's almost like what I'm seeing is when you are in your bathroom and you've just had a shower or a bath, and you know the air is really there's a lot of vapor and water particles in the air. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Or did you have an experience where you were in the bathroom and you felt a spirit presence, they made your lights flicker, or they turned on the water, or you heard a noise? That might be a message for one person here. Rainbow, double rainbow. 37, write a letter. Write a letter to your inner child. I strongly, highly recommend these letter writing things. So you can write a letter to your deceased loved ones, and I promise you for a fact that they will answer. Maybe not in an actual letter sent back to you, even though that could happen. It won't probably be them from the other side, but you could receive some kind of mail with some very mind-blowing synchronicities in it. Okay, that will represent an answer. You can also write a letter to your guardian angel or to your inner child. I often recommend that when you struggle with self-esteem and self-love, picture yourselves as a little child. How would you talk to that child? What would you say to that child to feel better? Okay, so practice these things, and whoever you write to, they will send you signs. Your inner child can send you signs, because after all, it's your higher self. And you might find rainbows as a confirmation, feathers, ladybugs, I don't know what your sign is, song lyrics, angel numbers on license plates. Someone here is 37 years old, I'm sure, because I'm getting these numbers. Someone here is really in their numbers. Don't know what that means, but I see calendars and dates and maybe appointments, scheduling, birthdays. It's a big one today. Okay, I will have to edit this. I was really struggling with my words, but what I wanted to say here with this card, number 43, you do not have to go it alone. It means that you never walk alone, that your loved ones are always with you, and they say reach out for support in this time. So clearly they would love for you to write them a letter. Say things that you would have loved to say to them before they transitioned, especially those of you who did not get to say goodbye, or those of you whose loved ones were in a compromised state where you couldn't have a logical conversation. Just say whatever you feel like saying to them, and they will give you an answer. An answer will come back to you in whatever way, shape or form they choose. And by the way, if you have not been getting signs from them, it doesn't mean that they don't want to send them. It's just a matter of you and them needing to figure out how you can communicate. Our past and loved ones are not psychic magicians and geniuses. They have to overcome obstacles as well in order to reach us. So focus on little things, and I promise that it will work out for you. They will answer. So you might find a movie that really resonates with you as a response to your letter. Look, the sun's coming out as I'm explaining this. Or you'll see something on a walk or whatever, you know. Or the sun will come out on a really gloomy day. So let's get some final messages from them. Find your haven. There is a place of wonder waiting just for you. Look at this little lucky mushroom. I call them lucky mushrooms. There is a butterfly sitting on top of it. And the last 2 days, I've been seeing the cutest mushrooms in Life Area Forest. So if you've been finding cute mushrooms, that can be a sign from your loved ones. And these, to me, represent luck. So I feel like they will send you a little blessing. They will send you a little blessing. A little lucky coincidence will happen to you. Something will happen to you where after a lot of turmoil and stress, you will be feeling safe. Yeah, they are telling you right now, the world is pitch black. You're walking through the valley of death, literally, many people for different reasons. And you can't see a way out, but there is a way out. Your loved ones know, your angels know, your ancestors know. So trust and believe that you will get there. You will get to live in a safe environment. You will reach health again. You will have a stable life. Whatever you have been lacking, it will come to you. You just can't see it, but your loved ones can. So a miracle is definitely coming, and they will help you get there because you never walk alone. And if you can't walk, they'll carry you. They'll send you many signs. But soon there's a little tiny blessing coming that has huge significance in the bigger picture. So you might already know what this could be. I don't. Maybe it's a little financial blessing, like an insurance paying you some money, or it's a you running into a very helpful person, or you getting some good news, which is not tiny, it's actually quite big. So the last message here is breathe in. Number 7, practice breath work today. I always recommend this, always do I recommend this, to practice breath work, because it helps you get grounded. It helps your nervous system calm down. Mindful breathing is such a great way to meditate and to open up your crown chakra and your third eye chakra for more signs from the spirit realms. So whenever you're feeling panicky or stressed out, sit down, open a window, go outside, get some fresh air, listen to some calming music if you need to, and do the mindful breathing. Inhale the goodness from the universe, visualize it as pure and white light, and exhale all the darkness, the grief, the stress inside of you. And do this a couple of times. It will really help you heal. So this is a very, very beautiful message, and I want to show you these 2 cards here before I let you go, because rainbows and lucky mushrooms, you will be seeing them as a sign, okay? And if not, there is hope. Never lose hope in your heart, okay? It's very frail but hard to kill. If you know what song this is from, this is for you. And you will get through this darkness and you will reach a safe haven. And remember, you never, ever, ever walk alone. And please feel free to tell me what this blessing is once it gets to you, because it will find you and it will be a little gift from your loved ones and ancestors and angels, okay? So yeah, this is your message. I hope it helped you. I hope you are feeling a little bit better after listening to it. If you would like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Take very good care, sending you all my blessings, and until soon. Bye.